Everybody has to always remember that consistency is key. If you are consistent and you work hard and you are consistent with what you are doing, you will always see results. No matter what. No matter if the results are not exactly what you want at the moment, if you are consistent and most importantly, trust the process. If you fundamentally believe that what you're doing is going to get you where you need to be, gotta get the seatbelt on, hold on. If you fundamentally believe that, then you have nothing to worry about. Just trust the process, be consistent, and just keep working hard. That's it. Keep working. If you go to the gym and you're not exactly where you want to be just yet, but you're doing all the right things, you're working hard, you have good workouts, your diet is on point, you drink nothing but water, you get good sleep, you take your good supplements, progressive overload, everything. You're doing everything right. Just remember that you are on the right path. And you have to remember that the process will benefit you. You will get there. You just have to be consistent. You can't have days where you just say, maybe I'm just gonna I'll slack off a little bit today, and I have room for it because I've been working my butt off. No. There's no room for that. Because the second you do that, you reprogram your mind. And you reprogram your mind to say that, off days are okay once in a while, and you can kind of slack off and blah, blah, blah. It's not okay. You have to be consistent. And that, I'm not saying everybody's perfect. I'm not saying everybody doesn't slip up. I'm not saying everybody doesn't have bad days. Bad days are going to come. But bad days are just the devil testing you. You are being tested. You are being tested to see if you are going to get strayed off your path. So are you? Are you going to pass that test, or are you going to fail? The most important tests in life do not come in school and in college. It's the tests of life that really matter. When you're being beat down so bad that you just want to give up, you're being tested. That's a test to see how strong you really are. So make sure you pass those tests. Make sure you take those tests seriously. And when you make it out and you do pass those tests, be proud of yourself. And be proud of your progress. I want to touch on this too. Excuse me. A lot of people get caught up in end results. And end results are important. You want to have the body that you want, and you want to finally get that job, and you want to finally make that certain amount of money or something. And that's important. You got to have goals. You have to have long distance goals. But the mistake that a lot of people make, and a mistake that I also made, is that you get too focused on the end goal and you forget about your process. You forget the process. You're living life on autopilot because all you can think about is that end goal. Like, I want to have this body, and I want to make this money, and I want to have this, you want to have something at the end. And it's okay to have that goal. You're supposed to have goals. And you're supposed to have goals that don't seem so easy. You want to have goals that are achievable, but, not goals that are like so easy that you're just like, oh, I get all my goals done, it's just too easy for me. No, you want goals that are going to challenge you. You want to challenge yourself. That's what you want to do. You need to challenge yourself. And just always remember to please be consistent. Continue to do the right things for yourself every day. And I promise the results will come. I did not think, I swear, I'll just relate it to my gym fitness journey. I did not think that I was going to have the body that I do right now. I'm proud of what I look at in the mirror now. And the reason was because I took progress pics. And when I took the first pictures, I thought I looked pretty good. I was like, that's pretty good. And then I look at them now. I look at the pictures that I took back then now. And I'm like, wow. I thought I looked good. Because we do. We think we're doing good in the moment until you get to the future and you realize that you weren't really doing that good. You can always do better is what I'm trying to say. No matter how good you have it, no matter how good you think you're doing, you can always do better. Try not to be, try not to fall into being satisfied. Like, be proud of yourself and, pat yourself on the back and reward yourself, but don't get to a place and say that like you're done. Because working hard is something that you need to do for the rest of your life. You need to work hard. You don't want to slack off in this world. Like during your life, you don't want to slack off. You work so hard to get to a moment in your life, and then what? You just say like, oof, I'm done? No way. You can't be done. When you're done, you're dead. Like, it doesn't have to be physical, but when you're done growing and done learning and done working and, you die spiritually. Like you die inside. Because you bring nothing else to the world. And you bring nothing else to yourself. So just be consistent. And yeah, you can have off days. It's all good. But don't let that be an excuse for you not to continue on your journey. We all live a different life. We all have a different path. And we all have our own journey. Do not try and make your journey like someone else's, because it's not. You're the only person that's just like you. You're a one of one. And don't let people compare you to other people. And especially, we know this, but do not compare yourself to other people either. But don't let people compare you to others. Like, no, I am my own person. I'm the only one with this name. Well, maybe not, but you're a one of one. No one is just like you. You are just like you, and that's it. So be consistent with your life. Work hard and make yourself proud. If you're not going to make yourself proud, do it for someone else. I said this before. And don't be content. Being content is being complacent. Being complacent is getting comfortable. And a lot of the time, being comfortable is being lazy. We don't want to be lazy. We want to work hard. We want to make ourselves proud. And we want to outdo ourselves every year. Every year you need to be making a step forward. Take a step forward. It doesn't have to be like financial. Everyone revolves around money. We all know that. It doesn't have to be about money. There are years where you can make less money and still grow. Like, you can make less money and still take a step forward. That's possible. Don't think because you don't make enough money or something, that means that you're not growing. You're growing. There are so many other areas of life where you can grow. But just always remember to be consistent. That's all I gotta say.